And so he starts hearing all these stories about how all the people that used to hang out in the green room of Arsenio Hall, they actually did deals. This isn't us at Impact Theory being in a bubble. There is a whole world of hyper-successful entrepreneurs for whom it's not enough to have made a ton of cash. They really want to do something. All right, boys and girls, are you ready for this? We're gonna be going to Vayner today. I'm really excited about these meetings that we're gonna be having. One of the meetings that we're gonna have could be a really cool breakthrough. We're also touching base with Facebook and another tool that will help us build this beautiful and amazing community. My people, how I love you. And I think today is gonna be a pivotal day in that. So let's do the damn thing.
And I kind of have I call it God mode, so I can check out other people's accounts, which like yours, which necessarily you wouldn't be able to.
The most important thing to know about me is that I prize speed. Momentum matters, and being on the cutting edge is where the opportunity exists. So I am the most game to try things, to push things forward, that I would do whatever amount of work it took to actually see things get across the finish line, that I was happy to fail as long as we learned something from it. And I like to think that's part of the beauty of this relationship.
The feed should be less frequent. It should be like a once a day sort of deal. And then Instagram story, you can be much more liberal with. You can do around 8, it seems to be a bit of a sweet spot, 8 a day. But make sure that they're cohesive and tell a story.
I'm looking to turn myself into a chatbot and get to the point where we can answer all of these questions. But my first real company was a technology company, so I'm just familiar enough with how tech works to know that what I envisioned in my head is almost certainly impossible. So you're saying that we're talking roughly July-ish. We just wrapped up here at Vayner Media. We are headed now back to the house, ready for an episode with Peter Diamandis. It's gonna be epic, let's do it. All right, I am about to go into deep prep mode here for the Peter Diamandis episode, which I am insanely excited about. I know Peter very well and care very deeply for him, just a good human being, a good friend. The hard part for me is gonna be to find a unique angle. So I've interviewed him once before, I know him very well, which actually can make it harder to find that unique angle because there's things you begin to take for granted. All right, we're about to get into this episode. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. You ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. All right, what is the most important elements to thinking like an entrepreneur?
Being fascinated by how you would solve it, and then creating something that you really want and that you authentically believe in, like you do this show, and then being able to express it to people. Can I borrow your hand a second?
Of course.
So
I don't have any implants.
There is a cell right there.
Yes.
That's one of your 10 trillion cells. That's an individual cell. And it loses its individuality in this thing called Bilyeu.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
right, it's the same thing. I think we're very much heading towards a world in which we are those individual cells being connected by this global nervous system called the internet that's connecting in higher and higher speeds everywhere. And once we plug our brains into this meta-intelligence, into this sort of shared consciousness, a hive brain, whatever you want to call it, we're becoming conscious at a brand new level.
Yes. The whole goal entirely is to build my personal brand. So if you think of it, Impact Theory is me. This is gonna live and die by my ability to be authentic in front of camera.
Yeah.
And if I can be authentic, this will work, and if I can't, it won't. So what I tell people is, I'm the same way on camera. I give all the same answers. What's important to me on camera is the same as what's important to me off camera. Because I know at some point, somebody catches me off guard, I'm in a really bad mood, or they wake me up in the middle of the night, they punch me in the head, they ask me a question. and then I, have a Mel Gibson moment, unless I've been honest with who I am. And then it's like, well, so like originally I had to say, do I swear or not? But the truth is I swear, like as a person. Today has been an incredible day because there was one moment where literally there were 5 different people here that represent 5 different parts of things that we're trying to move forward, all coming together at the same time. It has been phenomenal to see a glimpse of one of our moonshot things that we were moving forward, which is a secret for now that hopefully will be revealed in the next couple of months. I'm insanely excited about this. And to see how rapidly it's coming together, it really is the difference between having a grand vision, which a lot of people can do, but can you break it down to the tactics that you need to execute again step by step by step in order to actually get there? And this is the thing, all entrepreneurs, I'm talking to you. You must hold yourself accountable, not just for thinking big. That's cool. A lot of people can paint that vision. A lot of people can get somebody excited about that vision, and that is important. But only execution matters, and execution is here. It's here. It's these steps, these thin slices of getting good at this, getting good at this, getting this person into your ecosystem step by step until the massive thing comes true. And we are doing it so fucking fast, and that's a hint of things to come. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as I did. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because you are going to want to see what is coming. And until next time, my friends, be legendary.